How many of you are enjoying your online classes nowadays? Probably not a significant amount of you. In these unprecedented times, we've all been forced to move our coursework online and attend classes through the comfort of our own homes on our computers. Now, in addition to this, a lot of colleges and universities are seeing this as an opportunity to move even more coursework online. And this is detrimental to how we learn. I believe that we should continue our in-person classes only because in-person classes are so much greater in quality than online classes. There are more distractions while being at home, and finally there's more of an incentive to complete coursework while being in class compared to online. To begin with, online classes do not have the ability to retain the quality that in-person classes do because of the loss of social interaction. Being able to raise your hand in the middle of class and ask a question to your professor, TA, or even tutor makes it so much easier and beneficial to you to memorize and retain the information. In addition to this, grades are shown to be so much greater and so much higher for in-person students compared to online because being online includes so many distractions, and included in that, in-person classes have that aspect of social interaction to be able to ask the questions, to communicate with the professor, TA, and tutor in those questions and even office hours. Secondly, the distractions are take a major role in decreasing how effective online classes are because there's always the ability for video games to occur. There are family members that could walk in when you're trying to watch a teacher or professor lecture something, or there's even food and drink that may seem pretty interesting, may seem pretty good, and take your focus away from your schoolwork. Now, those things in particular have made it so that it's harder to focus on getting your coursework done, doing your homework, or even just listening to your professor speak. It can be hard to remember all of those things while being online. While in person, you're able to watch the professor, you're hearing them, your phone's put away, and you're just focused on what the professor is trying to say. Finally, there's much more of an incentive to complete your coursework when you're in person compared to online. Because when you're online, you're much more likely to procrastinate, to say, you know what, I'm still kind of tired, I'm gonna wait to do this assignment for another couple hours. And then all of a sudden you wake up, you have 10 minutes till your assignment is due and you're not able to get it done. Because of this, there's less of an incentive for you to be able to remember to do schoolwork, to even simply log on and watch the teacher lecture about just maybe even how to do proper speeches. Because of all of these three major topics, you're not able to do as well online in your online classes compared to being in person. Now, believe me, if I were doing this speech in person like originally planned, this would probably be a lot better. But because I'm doing this online, I'm not able to officially and effectively do as well as I would have wished. Now, as we continue through these unprecedented times, as we're all struggling, keep pushing for those in-person classes to come back, because the more in-person classes you take and the less we do online, the stronger our grades will be, the more information we'll be able to retain, and the better we'll be for the greater of our society. Thank you so much for listening.